Hello and welcome. More people in, I'm happy about that. All right, so let's slowly start. Sorry, I'll go back. My name is Pavla Araudo, and I am Head of Education at Green Fox Academy for Czechia and Slovakia, and I would like to welcome you in this short info session to our zero homework weeks for your online part-time course that starts, actually the education starts on the 19th of September. What will the session be about today? We will introduce the zero homework a little bit, then our mentors will introduce themselves and they will also tell you a little bit more about the zero homework itself. Then there will be some information about our student services and how to reach us. And then our SCI mentor, Katarina, will introduce the soft skill training. And there will be some time and space for questions and answers. All right, let's get to it. So I just wanted to present you the name of your cohort, which is Avus. It's named after one species of foxes, as we usually name our cohorts. And if you see this name, Avus, it's your class and all other classes that are starting around the same time. There is our on-campus course actually starting in Budapest and Prague around the same time. There is our online super intensive course, and then your class that is part-time online course, which means you will be studying in the evenings and on the weekends. So Avus, and then you will also hear the name of your class itself. About the zero homework, we wanted to give you this brief session just to see how the work will go for next 2 weeks. And the zero homework is a little bit of preparation for the course itself, so we don't take this as a 100% part of the course, but we really would like you to go through it so you get warmed up for the study experience. The zero homework is taking place in this and next week, during this and next week, until the 18th of September, which is the Monday before your education actually starts. And it will take about 20 hours of dedication. Somebody will complete it maybe faster, somebody not, but this is about the time that we expect you to dedicate to it this and next week together. I want to remind you that this is homework, which means you will be studying on your own, and it's self-paced studies, so you can study it in the morning, in the evening, whenever you have time and whenever you want to study. And you will also have support during this week on the Discord channel that we hope you joined or will join soon. And you will have support from mentors who will be available during contact hours on Discord. You will also have a soft skill training during that time. And I wanted to do a little bit of expectation management here. I want you to know that this and next week, the experience will be very different from how the course will look like. So this is homework and self-paced study, and you will be studying on your own. After the course starts on 19th of September, you will be with mentors, you will be in rooms and calls with other people. So it will be more of a community experience, and you will not be alone. Right now, you will be just studying on your own with a support if you ask for it. And more about the mentors and their support you will hear now. So I give the floor to Pavel and Selim. Please, mentors, introduce yourself and tell a little bit more about the homework.
Okay, so I will begin. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, actually. My name is Pavel Zeman. I'm almost 30 years old, and I'm a mentor at Green Fox Academy, where I also graduated as a full stack developer, mainly with the JavaScript technology. And I will be here for you. If anything, I can give you some mentor hours, and hopefully we will see each other during the whole course, not just the zero homework time period. Thank you. That's about me. Selim?
Thank you. Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Salim, and I'm also a mentor here, since here at GreenFox. And I am a recent graduate in computer science. I love programming, and I'm also here to help you during the mentor times. Thank you. And I give the word back to Pavel.
All right. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the zeroth homework. Some of you might already started, some of you might already finished, and some of you maybe haven't started yet. All of these are completely fine. That's why we have this these few weeks to prepare and to make this zero homework work. Now I would like to share my screen. So Pavli, if you can just quickly stop the sharing, we will switch the seats. All right, so to the homework, I will share my screen right here. So are you able to see my screen right now? Hopefully, yes.
Yes.
Perfect. I see some nodding there, so I take that as a yes. So you should get an email from the GreenFox Academy, from our Airtable database, with your credentials, which is like the email address and the PIN number. This is important so you can get access into the zeroth homework, where you can learn the basics of the JavaScripts. As was already mentioned by Pavla, the zeroth homework is self-paced, so you can work on it as fast as you would like to. You don't have to do it in one go. You can do it in multiple days. There are a lot of exercises, small exercises, and all of these exercises comes with like a documentation and some theory, some text and stuff like that. So please just go ahead, read through this. There might be a little bit more reading at the beginnings, but that's just because you are on your own, and we would really like you to understand the basics. So it should be self-explanatory. I don't think there will be any problem with this. If anything, you can just simply send us a message, visit us on Discord, anything like during the mentor hours, anything like that. So this is the main Java part. We will track this part, which means that we would like you to finish the zeroth homework Java part. Whenever you finish, you will hit the 100% in the tracking sheet. You will get a notification in your email addresses that, hey, you finished. If you would like to do anything else in your free time, then you can try a little bit more coding, maybe some speed typing, anything like that. We have some options for you if you would like to invest a little bit more time to the preparation. So this is the main part. And then we have the second part of the zeroth homework. One of it is in the LMS system, which is a learning online system that we use to create quizzes, create some theory and stuff like that. So probably some of you already saw this. Once again, you can go through all of these topics. There are some computer basics, programming basics, HTML, CSS. These are like the other part of the programming, not just the pure Java coding or anything like that. So just once again, just go through all of these. And then there is the last part of the zeroth homework, and that's like a small web page that you can create on this page called glitch.com. You should get access to it. You will get a link. And once you get the link, you will open this glitch. You will create your own profile, which you need to actually duplicate this exercise. You can duplicate this exercise using the remix button right here. And everything that you need to know is inside these folders. This is the basic structure of building a web page, actually. So we have some HTML, some CSS. These are really just simple pages. And you have a small exercise to recreate this small web page, just like so. This is not the mandatory part, but it's really good to try it out. So you have some basic knowledge, basic information about how to structure the web page and how the CSS and HTML works. Since this is not mandatory, you don't have to recreate this page like in a pinpoint accuracy. You can do it all by your own. You can choose your colors, fonts, text, etc., like everything. This is really up to you. This is up to your imagination. And yeah, so this is like the last part of the zeroth homework. If any one of you would not get the link, we will fix that, don't worry. But hopefully all of you should get links and access to these exercises. So that's from my part. I will now stop the share and I will transfer the mic to Selim.
Thank you so much, Pavel. Yeah, so welcome everybody once again. What I will show you today is the Discord platform. So you have probably received an invitation to our Discord server, which will be used as primary communication between us mentors and the back office and psychology mentors. Yeah, sorry, the back office will be mainly email, but for mentors, in any case, it's definitely going to be through Discord. So let me share my screen and show you how this happens. Okay. So hopefully you're able to see my screen. And what I'm going to show you is you have likely received an invitation. If not, then definitely reach out to us and we'll send one to you. But what you need to do is you click on the invitation and you should receive this window inside your application. So after you registered to Discord and you logged in, you downloaded the application, or you can also use it in your browser. So you don't have to download it, but it's preferred because if you download the application, it is much easier to do things like sharing your screen. There might be more issues with your microphone and camera when it comes to the browser. So I highly recommend downloading the application and actually using it mainly using it when you want to communicate. So you click on the Join Green Fox Academy button and you will actually be dropped into the server. So this is what you will see initially. The next step will be for us to actually assign you to the specific classes. So right now I'm assigned to nothing, meaning I do not see the channels. So what I will do instead is I will switch over to my mentor account where I will be able to show you the channels that you will be seeing. So if once we assign you to a class, let's say I will just show as an example the OSIC class, what you will see is you have the zeroth homework channel, you have the get to know channel and the attendance, which is actually for us, but the get to know zeroth homework in general channel, we also have a random channel, and we also have 2 voice channels. So the difference between these channels is the zeroth homework and the others are text channels, meaning you can type your messages here. You can also attach images or GIFs or emojis, anything you wish. And you can also use these appropriate channels for kind of categorizing what you want to send. So in the Get to Know channel, we send introductory messages. So you'll be asked to kind of introduce yourself. In the zeroth homework, there will be messages regarding the zeroth homework and some information. You can also ask your questions in the zeroth homework channel. The general is just for general communication, and the random channel is for everything else. Now, the 2 voice channels will be used mainly for whenever there's a mentor time, we'll be using voice channels. Now, when I join a voice channel, when I click on it, it will drop me into the channel. And basically, you will be able to talk using your microphone. So right now I'm muted, but I can unmute myself and actually talk. Now, this is how you'll be heard. But before you actually join a mentor time and join a voice channel, please go to the user settings, which you'll see on the bottom left here, and make sure that under voice and video settings, you make sure that everything works fine. So you'll be able to check your microphone. You're able to change your settings, both the speaker, the input device, and make sure when you click on Let's Check, you can hear yourself. You can hear everything you say, and it's clear. And same with the video settings. So you can actually change your camera You can also check out if it works properly. Please have a camera ready at all times because it is required at us, and also have the microphone work before you join, because that way the troubleshooting will be part of the mentor time. And yeah, and everything else. If you have any other questions about how Discord works or how you can do things, we're there to help you. So again, you can use any of the channels to ask questions. And yeah, that's about it for Discord. And again, if you have any lingering questions about it, then always feel free to reach out to us. Thank you so much. And I am passing back the word to Pavel.
Thank you, mentors. Thank you for sharing the information with us. And now I will pass the floor to you, Yvette.
Thank you, Pavla. Welcome at GreenFox. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Yvette, and I'm here to represent the Student Services team. We're going to be the ones holding your hands virtually throughout the course when it comes to non-educational questions. I myself mostly work with Hungarian students, and my colleagues who cannot be here today are Christina for the Slovak student and Eliška for the Czech ones. You can reach us via Discord, now that you know how it works, or you can also send us an email if it's more convenient for you, with any questions you have regarding your contract or attendance or anything non-educational related. Thanks very much, and I think the floor is now Katarina's.
Yes, thanks, Yvette. I hope you can all hear me and see me. And welcome once again. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here with you today as we embark on this journey together. So my name is Katarina, and I've been part of this company for already 4 years, working as an organizational psychologist. So I was involved both in the selecting of the applicants for our courses. That's how with some of you we have already met. But I was also offering the individual coaching sessions to students, and I was facilitating group soft skill trainings. But today I want to share with you why this first session, so-called Get Ready training, actually is so dear to my heart. But let me first start with a story. And a few years back, there was a bootcamp participant named, let's call him Jan. So he was incredibly bright, like most of us. Actually, he has his doubts if he has what it takes to actually pass through such a demanding course. But he was on top of it as well, very struggling to cope with his workload at work and as well at the course. So he felt overwhelmed. But as he learned about the power of so-called growth mindset, he started seeing these failures or obstacles as just little stepping stones towards success. So his confidence really boosted after that. So by the end of the bootcamp, he actually developed into a well-rounded professional and landed his dream job as a developer right after the course. So let's be real, actually, to be successful in this career, it's not enough to gain just technical knowledge. It's how are you cooperating, communicating, as well as how aware are you of your own strengths and weaknesses that actually will truly set you apart from a million other candidates on the job market in the tech world. So to get best out of the soft skills training sessions that are the mandatory part of the bootcamp program, you will need to ensure some tech setup, meaning functioning camera and microphone, and trust me, you would really not like to miss those interactive sessions we provided for you, and for that you need a laptop or your computer. But please keep an eye on your emails because we will send you a Zoom link roughly tomorrow through which you can join this first session I'm talking about. So please confirm your participation and set a reminder for yourself for Tuesday, 12th of September from 6 p.m. Again, if someone has any troubles, invite not received, please reach out to me. Now you know how to use Discord. So my name is Katarina GFA there. Don't hesitate to reach out. So let's talk a little bit about what expects you during the preparatory session. So you will start actually by going through these topics, achieve what Jan from the story did. So the main goal is to prepare you mentally for all the challenges that are you're going to face during the course. So first we will delve into the common obstacles and difficulties that students face, so you're better equipped when they actually occur. So think of it as sort of a roadmap. Then we will explore the importance of the questions, of asking good questions. So remember, in the tech world, curiosity is sort of a superpower. So we will actually start helping you already to harness it. And then we will provide you with some resources and strategies to face those challenges you're already expecting and to do so with confidence. So these reveal resources will be your lifeline throughout the course. But at the end, we will as well help you discover why soft skills can be the vital part of your own career-changing journey. So we will work with you individually, what actually are the areas you can work on, and on the other hand, in which areas you can really shine. So hopefully you will seize this opportunity to get your gears turning for the challenges ahead. Actually your journey is starting now, but as my colleagues mentioned, we as a team and psychologist mentors in particular will be there to support you every step along the way. But we will tell you more about how exactly we will support you during the opening ceremony. But remember, your success is our ultimate goal. And thank you once again for your attention. I'm genuinely looking forward to seeing you at the training session next Tuesday. And I'm yet again passing the word to Pavla.
Thank you. So I just wanted to sum up what's awaiting us. You have here dates and hours for your contact hours with mentors during your zero homework weeks. You will have 12th of September at 6, as Katarina mentioned, the soft skill training. End of your zero homework is 18th of September, which is a Monday. And then on 19th of September, we will have the opening ceremony at 6 p.m. Of the education. You will see the mentors of your class and some more members of our Green Fox Academy team. So this is just a little timeline. And now I would like to open the floor for your questions, and I will stop sharing my screen. And please show yourself on the camera. We would love to see your faces, and the floor is here for anybody who has any questions. Any questions, comments, wishes, desires? We're here. If you don't have any questions now, feel free to ask on Discord or send us an email. Now you know whom to. I hope you all got all links necessary for joining the LMS system, the Zero Homework, and also the Discord. Again, if you didn't, please let us know.
I have a question. Sorry.
Sure.
Pavel mentioned that there are 3 parts of the Zero Homework. Is there any suggestion for the order with which we should start, or it's just doesn't matter?
Salim, that will be for you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the out of the 3 parts of the homework, only one of them is obligatory. So we do want you to do all 3, but the only kind of necessary one that you will definitely need, and the one we are tracking, is going to be the Java one. So the Java homework is what we are actually kind of keeping track of. So please do that first, and the rest is kind of an additional material once you're done with that.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
Thank you for the question. as you will learn more and more, questions are great and there is no wrong question. So anybody, go for it, Peter.
Yeah, sure. Hello. Well, my question is about the Java content. So I finished it, but when I clicked next and then I clicked back to the previous one, it didn't save what I just typed. So I was just curious how it is saved or what.
Yeah, thank you for the question. So the way we track it is basically by paying attention to where you are currently in the homework itself. So we are not really actually saving your code that you're typing in there. We're just making sure that you're actually progressing through the homework. Now, this might pose the question of, can't I just click through the entire thing and be done with it? But of course, this is kind of, it's on a self or mutual respect way of you kind of completing the homework and going through all the materials yourself and making sure that you are ready for the course itself. So it's obligatory for a reason, but we're just simply tracking where you are currently. So don't worry about the code not being saved. We are just simply checking your progress. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
Thank you. All right, we have a question in chat. So I probably misunderstood some emails, but the point is I have my homework at 100%. Although I didn't get any reassurance by email, I assume everything is all right, but let me know. And if it's at 100%, we are happy and you don't have to do anything else, just maybe attending the soft skill training, which is also mandatory. So thank you for that. Any other questions, comments? We really invite you to introduce yourself in the Discord channel, get to know. It's a real fun to hear about, you know, your superpowers and your history a little bit, so you get to know your classmates and even the team before you start. I'm really happy to see your faces. I'm also happy that you almost all have camera on. That's very valuable for us, so we can connect names and faces. And Nicole, please ask.
I have a question. I was wondering, because there's a part where we are supposed to learn about HTML language and CSS language. So I was just wondering, for those who chose the backend specialization, like how, because my understanding, like backend is not about HTML, so how important, like how much attention should I pay to like those parts about HTML and CSS?
Salim.
Yeah, I'll take the question. So yeah, thank you for the question. So the way it kind of looks, or the way you have to do the HTML and CSS part, is you made a good observation, because on the backend course, it's not going to be a primary focus. In fact, it's going to be just a very minimal part. However, for web application, so as a backend developer, you have to understand the basics of HTML and CSS to kind of get a gist of how to connect the two. So you have to have just kind of a surface level understanding of it. But at the same time, it's just going to be very surface level. So what you need to do on the zeroth homework is somewhat gonna be more than enough to start in the course. So you don't pay too much attention to it. Throughout the course, you will learn enough to keep going. Again, it's not a big deal, and you noticed it right. Thank you.
Because I'm like writing notes, and I was just wondering, like, is this like a section I just need to go through, or do I actually need to write down some notes? Or
yeah, so it is good to be prepared with it, because again, it's not the primary focus. So it's good if you have a basic understanding of it, like kind of right away. So you're able to construct very basic web pages that at least just display text in a formatted way. That's kind of how deep we are going to go in the course itself. So you will maybe develop a backend application, and on top of that, there's just some information being displayed on a website, and that's kind of as far as it goes.
okay, so if I want to maybe, I don't know, like learn a little bit more about something, I don't need to learn more about HTML. Like Java is more important for backend. Like if I want to kind of like look up some extra stuff because it looks interesting. So Java is like the thing I should go for.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So if you want to kind of look for more things to do, I mean, if you want to just have fun, HTML and CSS is a good way to have kind of visual feedback of what you're doing. So because obviously it's a visual thing, but it's definitely not important on the backend course.
I see. Okay, thank you.
No problem. Thanks for the question.
Thank you. All right. Anybody else? We will not keep you here for the whole hour, so this is your last chance to ask in person or, well, virtually in person. And if there will be no more questions, we will conclude the session and you can still keep asking via Discord, email, or during the mentor contact hours. So the last call.
Sorry, Pavla, just wanted to mention something that I don't know if it was mentioned, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. So we are accessible during the mentor hours, but we are also accessible outside of them. So you can send messages to Discord and we will answer maybe slower, probably slower, but we will still answer your questions. So feel free to write anything in the channels, ask questions. We'll get to it and actually answer them, even outside the mentor window hours. I just wanted to mention that. Thank you.
Thank you for clarifying that, Salim. That's very important to know. Oh, we have one question in the chat. I got a problem with operators in zero homework. I see only the results, what we print out, but I didn't see that how must look like all code, because I have a problem how to write code in right way to get good results. That's I don't know if you want to answer it now, Salim, or if you want to.
I would say leave that for maybe the mentor window, or just maybe ask it in Discord, and we'll just get back to that. So, yeah.
This is a more direct technical question for mentors. So if you excuse me, let's leave this for Discord. Please copy the question and paste it to Discord right away, so the mentors can start replying. So you test them that they are actually paying attention on Discord. All right. Thank you, Dushan. Anybody else? Anything else? This was just, as you see, more organizational meeting, so you don't feel lost and alone with everything. You know that we are here, actual people. But yeah, the technicalities of learning and progressing in the zero homework are to be discussed on Discord. All right. If there are no more questions, Maria.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a different kind of question. Hello, everybody, first of all. I see that you are recording the video, and I would like to understand, as I didn't give the permission for photo or things like that, how should I behave? Not to show the camera, is it mandatory? That's not very clear to me, if you could tell me.
All right. Please raise hand, everybody who doesn't want to be visible on recording for people who could not join today from your class. So is it you, Maria and Nicole? Maria and Nicole. Okay.
Yeah, me, yes.
Yeah. All right. So we will make sure somehow to get you out of the recording in a way. Usually, when we were talking, you would see just the slides, but then we will make sure this is not, your faces are not shown, and we will share it with your classmates without your faces.
Okay, thank you.
For the rest of the course, I just want to make sure that you know that you will get a GDPR form where you will kind of answer some questions about using your faces for some marketing material, etc. But that's not that relevant for online courses, but still I think you will get it from the student services. So we will make sure you are not exposed.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. Okay, Thank you for coming today. I really appreciate you for making time for us. Oh, Dushan is still asking for how Discord works.
Oh, okay, sure. I can, should I show it again or should I just maybe answer separately?
Okay. Maybe go into it again, just like showing very quickly the link to Discord and how to join the Green Fox Academy server, if you could, please.
Yes, of course. I will show it quickly, just going over kind of the important parts again. So you can see my share screen now, and the way it would work is you have received an email with the Discord invitation in it. If you can't find it at all, then please reach out to us in email and we will send you another invite. But the way it would look like is you click on the link that you have received and you will see this pop-up message. So what you can see on my screen, by the way, is the Discord application. So if you actually visit Discord's website, which is going to be discord.com, you can see it here. You can download it for your platform. If you have Mac, Linux, or Windows, all the platforms have it. You just have to install it, download and install. Once you install it, you also have to register. So definitely register an account. And once you got that, you will be able to see this what I'm seeing. Then after that, you go on the link that is provided in your email, and then you click on Join the Green Fox Academy. And then you will see the Green Fox server that I've shown, and we will assign you to a class. Now, one important thing is to actually have your full name on display so we are able to recognize you. So as you can see, I am called Selim Dahimi, but I could have basically a username that is indistinguishable, like something like cool username. The problem with this is we cannot identify you. So please definitely go into the settings and rename yourself. And once that happens, we will actually assign you to the class. I forgot to mention this. And after that, you'll be able to see the channels. So once that's done, you'll be able to scroll down. I have a lot of channels here because I'm part of a lot of classes, but you'll be able to see these channels. And within those, there's going to be some information. So we will actually type some information here about what you need to do. And also, for example, in the Get to Know channel, you have to introduce yourself. In the Zeroth Homework channel, you can ask questions about the homework. In general, you can just have a general discussion. In random, anything else. And for the rest, I think should be left to kind of separate questions. So that's just basically the gist of it. Is it clear now, or is there anything anyone didn't catch? Please ask now so it can be clarified.
Thank you again for sharing your screen, Selim.